Hey guys, this is Celine Moon Goddess Tarot here again with another reading. Little different setup, just trying something new here with some black lights. So uh, let me know if it's cool or not. Just testing stuff out. You don't know until you try. So I'm doing a reading today that is a little different. I found myself trying to figure out what I wanted to do a reading on. And one of the things that I think I haven't seen a lot of is readings. I see a lot of readings about why, like what a person is thinking about of you. Like, what is your person thinking? What are their thoughts? What are their messages on YouTube? And one of the things that I was wondering about is like, well, what really perpetuates that? Why is that so popular? And I think one of the reasons why is because a lot of times people come into our lives and we're just a bit perplexed as to why they came into our lives. Sometimes connections happen and there are situationships, for example, that just don't make sense. Or you're just trying to figure out, like, by trying to figure out their thoughts or their feelings or their, messages, you're trying to glean, I found myself doing that, gleaning. Well, why? Well, why are they there though in the first place? So that's what this reading is about. I wanted to pull just some oracle cards. These are really different ones. These are from the Santa Muerta. Show you the box. So it's a Santa Muerte oracle. So it matches the deck. It's a really, really cool oracle. And it is based on Aztec history, Aztec gods. Um, And so I'm gonna I'm gonna say a disclaimer here, or a little, like, caveat here, that I'm gonna read from the book for these, and I cannot pronounce the names, and you'll know why. I'll show you what the names are. Of course, so maybe you can Google them later, but I'm not even gonna try to do a disservice and try to pronounce them. So I'll lay that out there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put timestamps in the description box. And then lastly, if you enjoy these readings, please like and subscribe. I put them out periodically just because I enjoy tarot. So I want to share and the gift, and perhaps, you know, be of service to somebody along the way. All right. So this is going to be pile one. This is going to be pile two. And this is going to be pile three. I'm going to go ahead and just show you these close up. So this number is 4. You can't see it very well, but yeah, that's 4. Kind of a cool image there. This one is number 31. 31, okay. And then this is number 15. I don't know if you can see close up what that god looks like. All right, go ahead and skip through to the pile that you chose, and I'll see you in your reading. Pile 1, you chose number 4, okay? So I'll just put that right there. And let's go ahead and read from the guidebook here. Woo! Hello. And see what message is here for you, pile 1. Okay? So this card, the reason why it looks different than the other cards is that this deck, Oracle deck, has major arcana, sort of, and then also like just descriptions of some of the gods. Okay? So you ended up with the card called Love. Okay, the love illustrated in this card is not to be confused with Eros. This card represents the original unifying force, the basis for universal solidarity that consents our evolution and change. It is a continuous phenomenon, a flow originating from the first cry of our universe, of our galaxy, down to the planet in which we inhabit. A web that connects every single atom and that reminds us our present derives from the past, and that it is in our best interest to act constructively to build a positive future. The advice from the dead which are like ancestors, is pretty much how the series goes with the Santa Muerte. Act responsibly, bearing in mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment that you live in. All right? All right, let's see. Let's see why this particular person uh, has been brought to your life. Already with the theme of love, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, uh, you know, close friend, an acquaintance that struck you in a way that for some reason you can't stop thinking about them. Okay. All right. Pile one. Why was this person brought to your life, Spirit? All right, let's start there. All right. Well, we're starting off with the Two of Cups, which, wow, Ten of Pentacles. God. Okay, so pile one, if there were any card, I mean, I don't think there, there might be, I don't know if there's better cards than what we have right here. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups here. Okay. The Two of Cups is about, cups in tarot represent emotions, right? So it's about a partnership, an equal giving and taking, a reciprocal relationship that is balanced and even, both masculine and feminine energies. And it is, you know, I think it really does speak more to not just being in love or finding a counterpart, but it's finding a counterpart that brings peace to your soul, where there is no burden to carry. There is nothing to have to figure out with the person in order to make it work. When it comes down to a very basic level of human to human, there is balance and peace that is felt when you're in the presence of that person. And so this person has been brought to your life to bring balance to either to be a counterpart to you, to either reflect uh, who you are to them back to you, right? So sometimes people are put into our lives that complement us. They fit us like two puzzle pieces. So there's positive things that they have in their character that you lack, and vice versa. But and a lot of people call those relationships twin flames. I don't. I think that this is a bit different. This is more like a soulmate. This is somebody who has come to your life to teach you something that is going to be detrimental to your growth, all right? Your emotional growth, because we're talking about cups here. So it's a balance in that. That person's has come to you to bring um, a connection that is peaceful, that brings joy, that brings harmony, synchronicity to each of your souls. So there isn't a situation where one person is giving more than the other. And then Ten of Pentacles also. Now, this is like I said, it looks a little, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. So, this little couple in the background, this older gentleman, there's a dog, and all the 10 pentacles. And 10 pentacles represent Earth. They represent 3D life, the things that we do day to day as humans, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles is the best card to get out of the Pentacles because it means abundance. It means growth. It means multiplying crops, multiplying your money streams, multiplying your friend circles. Maybe not friends, but definitely connections. Definitely creating a life that is rich with the things that us in our society at the moment feel are valuable. All right. And so when I look at the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups together, right there, this person not only is bringing harmony, okay, to your life, bringing harmony to who you are as a person. They're also going to there's going to be opportunity with that person. So like in the beginning, I said that it could, this love situation, it doesn't have to be romantic. So this could be actually a business partnership. If you found someone that you really connected with and, and you find that the things that they're interested in their business or whatever they do really fascinates you, and vice versa. They're really interested in the things that you do, and having the idea of like combining them and making double of what you have together, bringing more to each other's life together, grounded, solid, um, abundance, right? So it could be a money stream, it could be a business, it could be uh, maybe you both are talented. Maybe you're both in the same field and you want to just make, like, for example, a medical field. Maybe you want to, start a consulting business, or you want to, whatever. This person is brought to your life because they have the ability, but with you guys together, you guys put together are going to be very abundant in the 3D world. Okay. And then the 10 of cups. Now, when I was in the beginning, when I was studying tarot, I tried to, learn a little bit about numerology, because it kind of goes hand in hand. And sometimes when you get two tens in a reading, it doubles. So 10 can represent endings also, transformation, the point at which a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So an ending and a beginning. And you have two tens here and the number two here. So this is going to happen fast. And like when I think about time, they say time is just, an illusion. But, if we're going to look at numerology and the significance of it, it can mean endings and also new beginnings. So, this connection here is a very powerful connection. It's brought to you by your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever you pray to, God. It is a significant connection that you have here. Um, some of your dreams that you've had in your life, right? When you're younger and oh, I didn't show you the 10 of cups, did I? What's the 10 of cups? Some of the dreams that you had maybe as a young child of what life could be, that maybe you along the way are jaded about it. This is like a promise that no, this person is here in order to help make those dreams that you thought couldn't happen. Um, Amazing. Okay, so let's get more cards. I just can't believe that all came out. Okay, so pile one. Why is this person in their life? Tell us more. Tell us more about the person. Tell us about the person. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups, the Hermit. Okay, here we go. Okay, another two. Knight of Cups is 12. This is 9. Um, wow. Okay. So this person has been brought another reason who they represent, maybe a little more context to who they are. We have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is definitely an offering of love. It's somebody that is um, charming and charismatic and enthusiastic and um, that kind of love what you have when you have a first crush or you're infatuated with someone. It's somebody who is almost naively positive about relationships that they have, or naively positive about getting involved in a relationship, or freely offering their cup to you. And that could be why you're in this reading, like perplexed as to why is this person so kind to me? Why do they see all of these good things in me? Why are they pursuing me? It's weird. People don't do that, This person has something, oh, I'm getting chills. This person has something powerful in their heart, that gives them the fortitude in order to be that benevolent with their heart. Okay. So that, like when you think of a knight, the knight in shining armor, right? So it's a knight that is putting forth his strength, his wisdom of battle, um, and to be a protector. And I think the Knight of Cups is like the protector of the heart, kind of. It's younger energy. It's not like the King of Cups. So that's where I comes in that naivety of being benevolent with giving their heart, even though they've been hurt, because they have armor on. So clearly this person has been hurt before in the past, but they see something in you that makes them feel like this connection is worth it. This person is worth it. This person is not going to hurt me like I've been hurt in the past. Um, so they see you as very valuable. And this person also has qualities in them that are wise. So this is a Major Arcana card, and in Major Arcana, basically Arcana is a fancy word for in Italian for mystery. So tarot has 22 cards that are just suit cards like cups, pentacles, wands, and swords. And then we have Major Arcana cards, which are cards that indicate deeper character or more profound movement in your life when they come out in a reading. Okay. And the Hermit represents somebody that enjoys solitude. This person doesn't do this often. They're trustworthy. This person isn't somebody that is flagrantly out there just flirting with everybody, trying to get people, in their life to either, like quick make fast money, fast business, or, and without morality. This person isn't somebody that's just out there playing the field to get notches in their belt. This person is a genuine, wise person and has insight. Because of the solitude, they might be somebody that does like to stay at home and stay away from people. They have a small circle. They're not somebody that is out there to just take advantage of people and be reckless. This is a trustworthy person, someone who has thought well and hard about taking a chance on you with this Knight of Cups. All right. And then lastly, we have the Two of Wands. And wands represent passion, anything that has to do with passion. So it could be something like going and planning to start a business, planning a vacation, planning for new adventures in their life, looking to see about new possibilities. This card reminds me of that saying that says the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. There is nothing stopping you. The only thing that really stops us from enjoying our lives truly is when we are trying to form our life and fit our life into society's ideas of what abundance is, ideas of what love is, ideas of what relationships should be, morality. I'm not saying that, no morality. Of course, you have to have a conscience, and, love obviously is the great creator, and that means the way that you lead your life should be in a way of love, not hate, not, greed, not, we all know that, right? But for example, this connection might not be a typical connection. It could be something as odd as, let's say that you have identified as a certain sexuality and you've realized that's different now. Maybe it doesn't match to your what the social norms are in your world, or your culture or traditions. Or for example, let's say you thought you wanted the house, the home, the picket fence, and now you've realized, you know what? I don't want that anymore. I want to travel. I want to be free. I want to be happy. I want to go buy a farm and live off the grid. You know what I mean? Like, please don't do these things because I'm saying it in a reading, okay? Don't make these huge life decisions off of an internet, tarot reading, okay? But just keep in mind that the idea of freedom and planning is another reason why this person has been brought to your life. That the way that you have lived your life before them can be different now that they're in your life. That you guys can come together in a trustful way, in a way that is reciprocal, a way that is passionate, has harmony, synchronicity, all of that I mentioned before. Okay? This person is trustworthy. You don't have to fear. All right? Now, let me ask another question. I wonder, because when I think of these three cards for sure on top, I think of longevity, especially with the Ten of Cups. But let's see. So is this person, how long is this person meant to be in Pile One's life? How long? Because, there is also that thing of sometimes, especially in adulthood, friends come and go. And the idea of like relationships lasting a whole lifetime becomes less and less uh, possible. So it looks like your answer to how long they're going to be in your life. Let me think about this here. Hmm. So, so we have the moon. That's a major arcana card here. The moon. It's a sun. It has two dogs barking up at the moon. A random lobster. Sometimes it's a crab. I want to say that this is a card of Cancer, but I might be wrong about that. Um, and two little towers here. And water. And so a lot of times this card is used to describe reflection. It's used to describe it remains to be seen, is a great sentence to describe this card. So, when you're in moonlight, kind of like this black light, right? Things seem a certain way. And then once the sun comes out, you see far more clearer, right? And a bush can look like an animal in the dark in moonlight. And so I think the message here about like how long this person is going to be in your life, it remains to be seen. And I think it remains to be seen because you have the King of Wands here. And the King of Wands is, basically the king of passion. Like this is somebody here who is charismatic, who is powerful, who does not mind taking up space, right? Who doesn't mind that he's interrupting a meeting to, make sure that someone has the information they need, or um, taking up a project even though people might not believe in him or her, right? Or them. So the King of Wands energy matched with the moon, I think that it's saying if you guys together pursue this connection, you know how demure this little couple looks, right? They look all so peaceful, right? um you both together are going to come into this King of Wands energy together. So that is the growth that you both are going to be attaining by taking a chance on this connection. You guys are going to be, I want to say power couple energy is what I'm feeling. Power couple energy. And so really it's like, as long as it takes, it remains to be seen, but as long as it takes in order for you guys to get here is how long you guys will be together, and be useful to each other. There's that huge goal. And when you think about that, you think about self-transformation, that takes time. It takes energy, it takes forethought about, how you're going to look at yourself, trying to love yourself, and how that bleeds out into the people in your life and how you change things in your life. So if I would say this person's going to be in your life for a long time, for a very long time, like years and years and years. Um, I think a block can possibly be trusting. I don't think you trust that this person is genuine, because the person came out as the Knight of Cups. Like, almost like energy, like, well, they are naive. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they're getting involved with, you know. Um, so I think that would be something that might be getting in the way of this connection. But this is phenomenal. I mean, like, I would like this reading. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, congratulations that you have found this person. And I hope that if there is some lack of trust, either with you or your person, I really, really hope that you try to, you or the person tries to see things in a in a bigger picture kind of way, and not through the lens of society's norms about connections, okay? Because once you do that and you start really just listening to your heart and what your heart wants, it really changes you, because you realize, wait a minute, I don't have to do what my culture tells me to do. I don't have to follow tradition. This life is meant to be lived, right? Um, And I mean, honestly, if there are traditions that you follow, great. There's ones that sometimes are really deep rooted in who we are. But the ones that hold us back or try to shrink us and put us in a box, If that creates a safety for you, then that's where you have to wonder. Because if you're not happy there, that's when you got to start asking those questions, right? But if you're in this reading, you've already done that or you're already doing that. So again, congratulations. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Pile one, until next time. All right, pile two. You got card 31. Now this card is a little, it's got a lot going on here. A little complicated. Okay, so this is an altar, and this is one of the gods that I know I'm not even gonna try to butcher I the name. This person has a counterpart, and this is a card that shows this person before they meet their counterpart. Okay, so and then this is a tree, of course. This person here is holding a scroll. This is a bunch of wood and roots from a tree. And back here, it looks like there is a cemetery there. And then this looks like it is an Aztec temple in the back, which you can't, because of the light, you can't see, but that's the entrance. Okay, so that's your card. Let's go ahead and read what that card means. 31. Okay, so this deck has some of the gods, if you can see, like these are the names. Oh, can you see? Some of the names are just, I can't even. So, but this, you got a major arcana card that's inside this, so it doesn't have a name for me to say, thankfully. Okay, so your card is 31, Celebration. Celebration is in close contact with the memory card of 19, and it incites us to celebrate life and the deserved results we obtain, which belong to us as much as they belong to those who came before us, our ancestors, and people with whom we collaborate. As expressed by the fraternity card in 20, as the tree is, I'm sorry, as the tree that is renewed its leaves but keeps its roots, we must always have the courage to renew our ideas while maintaining the principles that have guided us and that were passed on to us by our ancestors. The advice of the dead is to take action while consistently bearing the past in mind, without being afraid of having to change your ideas, even drastically. Wow. Okay. Celebration. Living life. All right. Let's see for pile two. They have a person that's come into their life. Why? To celebrate something. All right. Let's see. Pile two. Why is this person in pile two's life, please? Ooh, two right away. Why is this person in their life? Whoa. That's a lot. All right. Let's put it back. And then if it comes out again, it's meant to be. Why? Why is this person in pile two's life? Got two. Give me a second here. So the Magician is a great card. So you have one major arcana card, and arcana is, Italian for mystery. All right. So you have major arcana. A tarot deck is divided between 22 cards, which is major arcana, and 52 regular cards. I think I got that backwards in pile one, but anyways. So the Magician is basically talks about manifesting. It talks about bringing all the tools that you have in your life together in order to make your dreams take place. Like like this guy here, he looks like he's somebody who is some type of spiritual teacher. And he has a wand here, He has a sword there, a cup there, and a pentacle. And he has the infinity sign above his head. So, and one hand is up and one hand is down. So as above, so is below. So it talks about perspective. It talks about the duality and how we can sometimes, I know for myself, get confused in, because my mind, I've always, excuse me, had difficulty being positive, right? So if I'm in a new connection, I automatically think insecure thoughts about myself, like, oh, what do they like me? Why are they here? Why are they interested in me? I'm not that great, blah, blah, blah. And then that would be like the below idea of looking at things. And the other way of looking at things would be like, wow, this person has taken genuine interest in me. I wonder why this person's in my life. It must be a good thing, So having a thought going negative or positive, it's up to you in order to change it, right? So I think that this person has been brought to your life to help you with your perspective, okay? Um, Maybe, and perhaps it's perspective on love specifically, because we do have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is probably the youngest energy and emotion. Um, so cups do represent emotion. Uh, I think that either this person is offering you kind of like a surprising way to look at love. Because you see his little cup here, he has a little fishy inside his cup. Like, surprise, like, you weren't expecting me, and here I am. And that might have thrown you off. This person might have come unexpectedly into your life. And this is really cool because when you look at the Queen of Swords, she has her hand out pointing to the Nine of Pentacles. So this person has come into your life, now I see clearly, is to help you with loving yourself, to help you with figuring out how to take your power back, um, to see the truth of who you are as a person and guide you to help you mature so that you can uh, celebrate life, right? So you can look at like that one last comment. It says to make sure that you're reflecting, when you reflect on the past, that it doesn't affect how, negatively affect how you look at the future, like working on both the past so that you have a better future. And, um, oh, I hate this glare. Yuck. The Nine of Pentacles is a great card because this woman here is, got a beautiful blue robe, and she has all the pentacles around her. She's kind of like Snow White. She's got the little bird on her, but she has no care in the world. No care in the world. She takes care of herself. She's got her hair up. She has a little earrings on. She doesn't need anything from anyone. She doesn't think negatively. Oh, I can't talk negatively about herself. She feels that she deserves all the things that she has. Like she has a little house in the background here, a little farm, and maybe that is why this person's been brought into your life. The Queen of Swords, she's a teacher. She's somebody who she's not emotionally constipated, right? She's got her stuff together. She has her emotions in control. She has her passions in control. She's learned a lot. Uh, she's suffered a lot in her life, and she's learned a lot. And this person wants to guide you into this energy here. Okay? All right, let's see. Tell me more about this person that's been come to pile two's life. Tell me more about this person that's come to pile two's life. Why they're here. Since we're doing four, can I get one more card, please? Whoa. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I did not think we were gonna get that card. Move these up a little. Okay. So we got the seven of swords, the sun, the two of wands, and the three of swords. So the cards that I don't like, and when I'm like, ugh, it's this one right here. This one and this one. No me gusta. All right. So we have the seven of swords, which is a card that it means, it can mean deception. It can mean someone's, clearly this guy is sneaking away with swords, without people knowing. Um, so it can be like holding back, keeping secrets. Somebody has information that they're not sharing, knowledge that they're not sharing. They're keeping things away from you. Um, See, but why? Okay, so we might have to clarify that one, because then you got the sun. So, if I were to put those cards together, it's like somebody's trying to hold you back from your true happiness. That's what this is about. That's why this person is here, is what it seems like. I might be wrong about that. We got to get more clarification, okay? And then the two of wands is like, again, this is like putting, you know, you're out there trying to make plans. Now, this is the process of planning. It's not going on that vacation, for example. It's planning. It's on, looking up your reservations. It's deciding where you're going to go spend time, or what changes you want to make in your life. You might be at a crossroads here, but then you have this. You have this card of pain. A backstabbing, betrayal, heartbreak, just pain, just depression. It's like this card makes me think of how you feel when you were in love with someone and they broke up with you. It's kind of like, that terrible pain. So we need some clarification about this, because I have a feeling that either this Queen of Wands, this page, this person here, um, is trying to guide you here. And I feel like the Two of Wands really is kind of goes along with the Nine of Pentacles. But I what I want to say is that this person is here to protect you from the Seven of Swords, and to prevent the Three of Swords. So let's just get clarification. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords? Why this? Whoa. Okay, take the top one. Why is the Seven of Swords here? There. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Let me clarify. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here, Spirit? Oh, that flipped right onto my chest. Let's do one more card for why the Three of Swords is here, Spirit. Why is the Three of Swords here? Oh, oh shit. All right, give me a second. I think that you might be at a crossroads here. I'm not sure what kind of planning you're doing, if it's due to a relationship or um, a lifestyle. But, to clarify the Seven of Swords, we have the Three of Wands, which is the progression from the two. of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands. It's almost like you're being prevented. Someone's trying to protect you from something. Okay. Your person is protecting you from a relationship that maybe you might be wanting to pursue. You might have this King of Wands energy, or a person that has this energy in your life, or that somebody, like for example, let's say it's somebody that you just met that you want to date. And on the outside, this person looks amazing. They are charismatic, they're charming, they're passionate about the things they believe in, but they also have a big ego, and they can be pretty prideful and a bit of a narcissist. Okay. Um, Perhaps this person has come into your life because they want you to see that, and you're not seeing it about this second person that has popped up in your reading. Okay. Um, you're not seeing it, hence you know, the Seven of Swords. This person might not be a really good person for you, and they might end up bringing to you, preventing you from happiness. Okay. Preventing you from happiness with the sun, and putting a stop to plans, making you feel confused about where you want to go, and then clarifying the Three of Swords. It's like this person is like going to bring insecurity to you. So this is the Four of Pentacles, and the Pentacles are it's grounded energy. And you see this person, he's got his feet on there, and the city behind him kind of reminds me of New York for some reason, but he's holding one and then one on his head. So he's already in an energy of lack, an energy of like, I can't let go of these things. I'm insecure. I can't, I'm not going to place that bet. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm not going to go on that vacation. I don't want to look at myself. I'm that kind of denial kind of energy. With the Page of Wands, which Page of Wands is far less than uh, the King of Wands. So this King of Wands has all this powerful energy, and the Page of Wands is just a page, naively wanting to offer passion that's misguided, or not misguided, but it is. It reminds me of the energy of like, when you're nervous to meet someone, you're really excited to meet them, and you stick out your hand to say, shake their hand, and they don't shake they don't put their hand up, and you feel kind of like, ooh, oops, maybe they don't want to touch my hand, kind of like awkward feeling, where you're eager like a little puppy, and that person's like, oh, eh. And then you have the Five of Swords, and that's also chaotic energy. The Five of Swords, you see this guy, he is looking at this battlefield, and these people are walking around and crying in the background. And what is he doing? He's picking up the swords like he won the fight. Like they won the fight, they won the battle, they won the war. But it's the card that says you maybe won the fight, but you didn't win the war. Okay, so this person, I feel like your original person, let's call him the Magician here, is well, actually the Queen of Swords, right? Is trying to direct you into this space of which I think this energy really does. This energy, puts you in the space of the celebration that this card was talking about. Okay, so taking a look at yourself, this person's trying to guide you to avoid this drama over here and over there. All right, to avoid that drama. This person is very important. They're in your life. This might be somebody who is an older person, a family member. It can even be your conscience, that there's a possibility for those other two outcomes. And maybe your ancestors are guiding you. Maybe your intuition is saying, oh, I don't know about this. So yeah, pile two, you have some serious you got some introspection that you got to do, and I would really take heed into that person in your life that's trying to give you advice to go the right way. There's someone in your life that has the answers for you in order to get into this Pentacles energy, the Sun energy, and that Two of Wands of planning for a happy, abundant life where you are free. You're not chained to anyone. Let's get some advice for you, pile two. Do you have advice for pile two in this situation? Please, Spirit, advice for pile two in this situation. It just came to me, take your money and run. Get the fuck out of there. Go in the different direction. So you have the page of Pentacles here, okay? Which, Page of Pentacles is all about, you know, it's like a new offering. So it could be that you're going to get a new offering. Like there's going to be another opportunity. And it could be in life, love, job, career, whatever. It sounds like this is like a decision that's tied to, social constructs. So like what this relationship could possibly do to you based on, current ideas of relationships and people in your life and this other heartbreak, being insecure, putting yourself in a box. There's going to be a different idea out there for you, a different offering. It could be a relationship, an idea to travel. Definitely, though, get the fuck out of there. This is the get the fuck out of there card, I think. It's the Knight of Swords. It's the Wrecking Ball card. It's like this offering is going to come in fast and out of nowhere. You're either going to get you're going to get inspired to just like go in a different direction, or this, this Queen of Swords is going to come out with some advice that's going to knock you on your ass, and you're going to be like, oh, what the fuck? What was I thinking? This isn't living life with this King of Wands. This is not, me being in my true self. This insecurity and Five of Swords energy. That's not who I am. That there's going to be something offered to you that is going to make so much sense, and you're going to go in a different direction. And that direction is going to be leading you to this Nine of Pentacles energy. To get out there and celebrate life. Be free, be independent, confident, beautiful, stunning, charming, charismatic, abundant in every way. Okay? Quite different than pile one, I'm telling you. But I wish you the best, pile two. This is some deep stuff. I really, I hope that you really take the time to think about whatever this decision is. It has to do with, really, serious stuff when it comes to how someone wants to start living your life. You might be somebody who's young in your 20s where, figuring that stuff out is exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. So I really wish you the best, and please like and subscribe if you dig my readings. I got a few, I don't know, about 60 or so different tarot readings that you can click on. So enjoy, and thank you for coming by. All right, pile three. You chose number 15. So I'm going to put this close here so you could just take a look at this card. You see this particular god is sitting down and there's offerings being given. Got three faces there. All right, let me read from the book. All right, so number 15. Okay, so this is the one with the name that I cannot pronounce. So I encourage you to, I'm going to put it here so you can see it. Let me see. You can screenshot that. Looks terrible. It's spelled TLAZOLTEOTL. Okay? All right. Number 15, the mother goddess of earth, of sex, of moon, and of birth, connected to the second and seventh cards, the complementary primary impulses of the masculine 2 and feminine 7, which can only bring forth descendants by cooperating, benevolent protector of fertility. We see her devouring the malevolent centipede, for she is also seen as a purifying goddess, to whom people confessed their sins, when she purified by devouring them. Okay, so she's not eating them. That's actually her. Those are going to her wound, and she's eating them through there. So interesting metaphors there. The advice from the dead say to trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only in this way can your journey be prolific, rich, unobscured by your ego. So cleansing, being purified, throwing out the trash, lifting up the rug to take the dirt out. Those are all things, maybe possible reasons why this person's in your life, maybe as an advisor, perhaps. All right, so let's see. Why is this person pile three's life? Why is this person in pile three's life? Why did they get there? Why are they here? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Let me think about it here. So the Three of Cups represents celebration, coming together with friends. Some people in tarot will use it as, like in a relationship reading, they'll use it as a card to, point out a third party kind of adultery, not adultery, but like, somebody else coming in the middle of a relationship of two people. Get more cards. Why is pile through's person in their life? Why did they come to their life? All right, so it's this person has been brought into your life to teach you something. We gotta get a better card holder. Yes, so this person has been brought into your life to teach you something. So currently, you might be living a life that is maybe one that is fun at times, but you're lonely. Sometimes maybe you have a group of friends here that are, maybe not the best influence on you. Maybe, and for adults, like I'm thinking of a younger generation, like maybe in your 20s, where you're out there and you're partying and you're doing whatever you want, but then once you're not with your friends anymore and you get home, you're just sad. You feel left out on the cold. You know, maybe you desire to have like a friendships, but you're right now just kind of dry in that department. Um, but I think that there's some guidance here, that this behavior or whatever is going on in your life right now, this hot, and I see this as hot and cold energy. hot with partying and or being social. Maybe you have a very night and day type of life where you're doing not a double life, but maybe on the outside you look like you're very positive. You've got everything in front of you. You lack nothing. You've got all the friends and acquaintances you can imagine. But when you come home, when it comes down to it, you feel like you've been left out on the cold, that nobody really knows you, nobody really understands you. That really maybe perhaps, you really are this Queen of Wands. I'll put Queen of Wands up there because the Queen of Wands matches this god in particular, because this god, everybody came to her because through her eating you, you would get purified. So she had to be just super powerful, super, you know, both masculine and feminine energy there, right? You know, and that is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody that, she doesn't need anything. She has her intuition, she has her looks, she has her strength in making decisions. She's charismatic, she's powerful. She doesn't lack anything, right? And just like this particular god here, I mean, people are coming to her for purity. That is a huge part of the psyche of humanity, right? When we're talking about maybe making life changes, changing who we are, wanting to be better, wanting to seek understanding in order to reconcile in our minds what we want to be, what our hearts tell us what we should be, and trying to work out those differences. The other clarification cards that we got were the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles. So this person is in your life to teach you about struggle, about how, sometimes you have to go, it's going through those difficult times that get you the reflection that you need in order to get balance into your life. Okay, so, when we talk about the Two of Swords, you see this woman here and she's sitting there, with blindfolded at the beach with the moon out in the background with the two swords. So she's protecting herself. And maybe this is that energy here with Three of Cups, like, you maintain this kind of facade about who you are. And this person knows you. They know you're that Queen of Wands. But what you're showing on the outside is not reflecting what you are on the inside. And this person is trying to tell you that this burden that you're carrying is heavy. It's heavy. And it's time to let go of it. Put the wands down. I feel sad for you for some reason. I feel like you're going through a hard time in your life. And you're looking for clarity. And I think this person in your life has stood out to you. Maybe they stood out to you because you look up to them. Maybe you're like, I want to be like so-and-so. They're the Queen of Wands. They have their shit together. Why can't I get my shit together here? When you look at the Five of Pentacles. So let me clarify the moon really quick. Clarify the moon, please, Spirit. Clarify the moon, please, Spirit. Why the moon? Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Yep. This person's going to help you find the answers. So now this person can be somebody that's an acquaintance. It could be somebody that's already in your life. It can be a family member that maybe you haven't talked to in a while that now suddenly you're in touch with. An old friend from the past that knows you well. Somebody that is showing some concern about your life and knowing that deep down inside you're not happy. And there's going to be an offering. This person is there to offer you a way out, offer you a new direction. This hand is coming from the clouds, unexpectedly offering. a new path. You see this little rose bush and mountains in the background and a pathway, a new direction for stability in your life. And, also too, I think that, when I going back to the idea of maybe what your life is like with hot and cold energy, bringing balance back into your life, I think is also something that this person, ooh, that flew out. Jeez, that person is bringing to you. Yeah, because you're in the Five of Cups energy. You feel like you're lacking, or your perspective is skewed. Your perspective can't even talk. Perspective. Your perspective is like this person here is sad, and they're looking at these cups that have fallen and paying attention to all the water that fell, but not seeing that they've got two full cups behind them. Looking at your cups are half empty, they're not half full. See, what advice do you have for child 3 with this person and their message? What advice do you have? More offering and working hard. There, yeah. The page of Pentacles. That's where this page is young energy, so it's working on something new, taking the offering that's being offered to you, taking it and applying yourself. Work with what you have. Be proud of what you have. Work with what you have. It's already there. You already have the ingredients for where you want to go. But you get distracted. And then sometimes we forget, we have these young ideas in our mind, or immature ideas of like, I wish I was that kind of person, whatever that means, right? But we don't take the time out to consider the work that it took for so and so, whoever that person is, to get to where they are, to get to this Queen of Wands energy, right? And so we sit there and we hope, pray, do whatever so that we can, oh, I wish, I wish, I wish. But it just becomes a burden because you're wishing, you're not putting anything into action. And this isn't this isn't to just, shit on you, This is guidance that this person has been brought into your life because you deserve happiness. Because it's your birthright. You deserve to be happy. This isn't living, these two cards there. That's not living. This isn't living. The Five of Cups. Living is getting that balance back. It's taking that opportunity and working hard on it. That's living. That's going to get you to where you're going to be happy. And the goal is happiness, right? For you to feel satisfied and happy in your life. Life is not meant to be a place that you just suffer and then die. We don't get an award when we die. There's somebody with a little trophy saying, oh, good job for suffering, even though you could have changed your circumstances. No, nobody gets that. So living is now, this life is happening now. You're alive at this time in the world. And this person wants you to have your dreams come true. They desire for you to have all the things that you've always wished and hoped for. And they see that you're suffering and they love you. There's love there. This person wouldn't be in your life. And, people that tell the truth are people that are meant to be in your life. Those are the people you listen to. Even if it's painful truth. Even if it sucks to sit there and listen through it. But if you back away and not take it personally, which sounds weird because it's advice for you, but if you don't take it personal and you take it as like, okay, this is a nugget of gold here of information that I can put into practice in my life, and it can actually get me to where I want to be. Had that happen over and over in my life where I'm just like, get a harsh correction, or, my sentiment was really not to hurt anybody or not to make the mistake, but clearly I'm getting corrected for some reason. But if I take it personal, like this person has it out for me, I'm not going to grow. I'm going to be stagnant. Uh, Dead duck in the water, right? But if I look at it like, wow, this person cares enough to tell me the truth. Telling the truth is a scary thing. It's not, it's hard. And that's why people don't do it. I mean, if telling the truth to someone you love was easy, good Lord, I bet you there'd be less divorces, more long-term friendships for lifetimes. There'd be so many different things happening in the world if people just were honest with themselves first, and then honest with the people around them. So don't take this as a negative reading. This is a very positive reading, because it's identifying that there's a burden that you're carrying that needs to be put down, because you have so much in front of you. You have so much in front of you. You have the tools to get to that purity, right? To get to that. I hate the word purity, but when you think about it like to be a more concentrated version of yourself, right? Be a more concentrated, taking up that space and being confident, taking up that space and not worrying about what people think about you. Owning your power. Okay? Own it, honey. Own it. Yeah. Let me see. One more thing. Anything else the universe wants to say to pile 3? That's a rough one. Anything else? Any positive encouragement for pile 3, please? There you go. Maybe you're going to go back to school. Maybe it is time for you to go back to school. The Hierophant is about it's this religious guy here, and he's got 2 people there, um, being students at his feet. And the Hierophant can represent school. It can represent any kind of like institution where you go to seek insight. It can also represent a person. And maybe this person is, the universe is like, this person's here to teach you. Don't be discouraged. It's okay. You're meant for more powerful things in your life. You're meant to do great things. And you're tying up your energy into things that don't serve you. And universe is like, honey, come on. We got you. Okay? All right. Well, that's your reading, pile 3. I hope that it was encouraging. I know that it was a kind of a rough one, but just remember that, the outcome and the goal for this was for you to stand in your power and to lead you to a place in your life where you are flourishing and growing, and growing into the shoes of the Queen of Wands and this particular goddess here, and um, if you keep that as a center and goal, you can't fail. I promise. Okay. So I wish you the best. If you enjoyed this reading and you want to have more readings that you can take a look at on my channel, please like and subscribe, comment, and if you want to share anything, I love comments too. All right. You take care, pile 3, and until next time, bye.